So this kind of question that must be true, you have to remember this is not what might be true or what could be true, but what has to be true from the information we've been given. In this question, we start out, it's trying to say that all values of the function are greater than 0 on this range of values. Now, it would appear that way if we were just to look at the table, but hopefully it doesn't take much convincing for you to think of a reason why it wouldn't have to be. But one would be that, for example, if this is at 30 and then let's just say it drops really quick and then comes back up to 25, and maybe there's my x-axis. So here's an example where, and this is the value 2 and x equals 4. So you can see it corresponds with the values I've been given in the table, but it goes way down to here as a negative. So it doesn't have to be positive. The graph could just dip like that. The other thing in the next question says f prime of 6 equals 0. So, excuse me for a second. So what they're trying to do, I think, when they ask this question is they're trying to make you think that Rolle's theorem would apply because this is 25 and this is 25. So somewhere between 4 and 8, the derivative must be a 0, but not exactly guaranteed at 6. So we don't know that for sure. It could be that it goes from 25 and maybe it drops really quickly and then goes over like this. So that here's 4, 8, and this would be, I don't know, 5, not the value for 6. So it will be somewhere in the middle, but not necessarily at 6. We don't know for sure. The derivative at 8 is greater than 0. So in this instance, going from 20 to 25, let me erase some of this just so it's easier to. Going from 20 to 25 to 30, this graph is increasing. That's what they're trying to make you think about here, is if the first derivative is greater than 0, the function's increasing. But again, we don't know what happens in the middle. It could be that it goes way up and then down to 20, and then down to 25, and then back up to 30, something like that. Like this could be 20, then it could go right up high like that, come back down, so at somewhere in here it would be negative at 8 and the value 25. So we don't know for sure if that's the case. We'd have to cross this one out as well. And for some of the similar reasons, we don't know that the maximum is 30, because even though they're telling us those points, that it goes 30, 25, 20, 25, 30. In the middle, it could still do this and go higher. So that's definitely not the case. By process of elimination, it's only left us with one answer, which is E. But we can also tell you why that is, and that's by either the mean value theorem or Rolle's theorem. Because from 2 to 10, f of 10 minus f of 2 over 10 minus 2 is going to be 0. Sorry. I'll do the whole thing here. 30 minus 30 over 10 minus 2. So 0 over 8. So it's 0. So then by the mean value theorem or Rolle's theorem, sorry, that should be a V, mean value theorem or Rolle's theorem, f prime of x equals 0 somewhere inside 2 to 10.